What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. So, the Plesiosaur did not work out how we believed it was going to. It is really freaking hard to tame one of those. It took us, I've actually been on, you can see up here, for 134 minutes now. And about 2 hours of that was prepping for the Plesiosaur, getting enough narcotics, getting enough prime meat, and all that kind of stuff. And it's really freaking hard to get them. They're very, like, territorial. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Plesiosaur is like the Nessie from the Loch Ness, like the Loch Ness Monster. It's pretty much what it is. It's like a long neck kind of carnivorous dinosaur. And they're pretty, like, territorial in the sense, like, they will guard, like, a certain area, but they won't leave that area once, like, they won't chase you to the surface. So you kind of have to knock them out underwater. You got to be able to do that kind of stuff. So pretty much we're just going to wait for a perfect moment where there's going to be one of them, like, close to an underwater cave where you can walk. That way you can bow and arrow it from the inside of the underwater cave, and that's going to be the easiest way. We didn't have any luck doing that, so I went ahead and I made some building things just to go ahead and work on the base a little bit more while we're here. And I thought that I would go ahead and make at least the foundations for the corner towers right now. I did make 10 walls, so I should be able to get that going for myself. So we just need to put this as much into the corner as we can. And then we're going to demolish these walls because they are unnecessary. There we go. And I think I have way too much shit on me right now. Probably the amount of wood that I have on me. I'll just drop that for the time being. That way I can run. I'm going to go ahead and demolish this standing torch real quick. Fuck you, standing torch. Oh, looks like it had some charcoal inside. I'll take that. And then we're going to place down this foundation. Just needs to fit into the corner as best as possible. Demolish the wood walls. There we go. That's a shit ton of wood on us. I'm going to drop it real quick. The only reason why I'm dropping it is because I'm just going to put, like, half of the walls in here real quick. Or just put all of them in there for real quick. I'm going to pick up this wood and let's go put it inside one of the bins. And then we're just going to put walls on, like, the outside corners of this just to kind of block this off. That way we at least feel a little bit safer and we actually have two high walls around and it's a little bit harder to jump inside our base. So we got a little bit of wood left over. We don't have a ton of fiber, but we can build a couple more walls. And I also wanted to tame an Ichthyosaur today. It doesn't take long at all, so you guys aren't going to see a whole bunch of taming episodes. It's probably not even the length of one episode to take an Ichthyosaur. You don't have to knock it out. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is have meat in your inventory and press F on it. It's not hard at all. Okay, I just got a little lag right there, and I placed down two walls. That was kind of a waste, but whatever. So that's what I was just going to do for now. That'll be a tower eventually, but that's just to make it so our base is relatively safe. That's pretty much what I've crafted for, is just to kind of get this done. Alright, I don't want that floating. I want that on the wall. May not fit perfectly, but it's pretty much impossible to get it fit perfectly. So there we go. Kind of like how this one is. This is going to be taller, just like these two corners. But now my base is relatively, I feel a little bit safer. These walls need to go up 2 more each, which is going to take a really fucking long time, but I'm probably going to build up the top of my base first, because I am running out of wood down here. I grabbed one of these beds inside an airdrop. I got one of these, and this is going to be all storage, so I need to start going to the next floor so I can place the fabricator up here, and I can place all the bigger building things up here as well. So, let's get to taming the Ichthyosaur, I guess. I don't think I really have too much more building to do. I do have a few ladders on me. I'm just going to go put those away, because we don't really need them. I crafted them just in case we had enough wood for some more of the towers, but we really don't. I wanted to have a little bit more so I can craft the Ichthyosaur saddle, which is not anything crazy. It's 10 raw metal. We're going to have to go grab that up on the mountain. 20 wood and 8 flint. It's not hard at all. All right, so let's go find ourselves an Ichthyosaur. So the way you do this is they're pretty much like dolphins. That's my best explanation for what these things are. They are dolphins. And they're rather fast, and they skim like the top. They're kind of like jet skis. It's really freaking cool how they work. So we're going to go try and find one and not get... I just ate raw meat, motherfucker. That's fine. Let me grab actually not Fluffy, Kermit. That way we can find one rather quickly. They like to come like really close up on shore. They're also kind of like friends with megalodons. They'll go up to megalodons and kind of like hang around them for some reason. I don't know why. Megalodons don't eat them, I don't think. So we're just going to stick to the shore until we see one kind of poke his head out. I don't think we're going to have him alive too long. But as you'll see, it's not really crazy to get one. We should probably craft the saddle first now that I'm thinking of it. Let's just get some metal real quick. Some of these rocks should have a little bit of metal in them. I don't think we should have to go up to the mountain. At least I don't think. Might have to make our way up the mountain a little bit. Yeah. Alright, let's go up the mountain a little bit, get a little bit of raw metal. I have a bunch of smelted down metal, but I don't have any raw. So that's kind of unfortunate. We don't have to go too far, though. It should just be right up here. Should be some metal rocks. Like, there's one right here. There's a few right here. Look at that. Okay. We just need 10 metal. It's pretty much just like 1 or 2 rocks. There we go. We got exactly, well, we got 12. That's fine. We can smelt the rest of it down. Might as well just finish off this rock. I don't see why not. We can smelt down the rest of it. And we just need wood and flint, which we have back at base. Or we can just hit this and hit a tree real quick instead of having to run all the way back to base. Oh, this one gave me a little bit of metal. 1 more flint and then 20 wood. There we go. That's enough flint. And 20 wood should be a couple trees as well. You follow me, Kermit. I don't want to get ambushed. There we go. Don't want to accidentally whistle into my brother's base. That becomes a clusterfuck, and a lot of dinosaurs died by getting stepped on. It's happened before. Happens to a lot of his Argentavises because they're rather weak. Craftable. Ichthyosaurus saddle. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I think it's Ichthyosaurus. Ichthyosaurus. There we go. So we got the saddle on him. We're going to leave him on him. Alright, so now let's go find one. I just wanted like a marine animal. I could set up like a pen for them. They're so easy to get. Like they're like the dodos of the ocean, if that makes any sense. They're crazy easy to tame. It's just kind of the fact of finding one. I think they see one right there, actually. You're gonna have to not follow me out. My bad. Cats aren't supposed to swim, Kermit. Quit it. Ooh, there's a purple airdrop over there. I'm gonna have to go get that. Nope, that's just a fish. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take my pterodon out. Reason why is, too, I can get a bird's eye view and maybe I'll see one. Plus, it's a little bit faster than this guy. So let's take this out. Let's put that in him. I'm just gonna leave him on my brother's base for now. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But tomorrow you guys are going to be seeing the northern cave, like 120%. I know I've been talking about it a while. I have crafted a shotgun. I'm really close to getting enough bullets. But that's why I need to start hitting up these airdrops, because if I get lucky, you can get guns in airdrops, or you can get blueprints for guns that are a little bit stronger than normal guns, or take less materials to craft them, or even take more materials to craft them. Oh, he leveled up. Look at that. Get some stamina up. Leveled up a bunch because my brother's crafting some stuff in here. And it's good to get a bird's eye view, because I can definitely see the Ichthyosaurus from up here a little bit clearer than I can from ground level. And as soon as we see one, it only takes about 5 minutes to tame one. That's a turtle. I'm just sure as hell hoping that... I think the purple airdrop's level 40. I could be mistaken. We're going to go over there anyway. I want to see if my mount can actually make it. I'm going to do it without sprinting through the sky. Without holding shift. I don't see any Ichthyosaurus. It's weird. Alright, let's land him real quick. Right up here. There was a T-Rex over here earlier, so I'm a little cautious. And I wonder if this island is hostile. If it's not hostile, I wouldn't mind building a base over here once this one's done. You made a nice little stone castle or something. Alright, here we go. This is our first trip across the water. This is why I got a flying mount, by the way, is for these airdrops on this island. Specifically got a pterodon for this, so. Let's hope it doesn't disappoint. Can't even see into the ocean. It's getting really dark. I'm kind of scared of its... No, my stamina's not going to run out. As long as I don't sprint. Honestly, I could probably sprint too once I've been hit. Yeah, okay. This guy's got it. This guy's totally got it. I'm going to have to fly around it a little bit, though, to make sure that there's no hostile dinos about to eat my face. Any hostile dinos here? None at all. Look at that. It's not even, I don't even think there is a dinosaur here. Hello, purple airdrop. Can you move, please? And what does it have? Chitin boots and a large crop plot. I'll actually just put on those boots right now. I don't see freaking why not, and they're actually better than normal chitin boots. Wasn't the best airdrop to get. That's for darn sure. There is better runs. There's another purple one over there, but I kind of want to stick to my goal of getting an Ichthyosaurus. But purple airdrop. The issue with that is I don't think I can make it there, and also that area seems a little bit more hostile than this area. There doesn't seem to be a single dinosaur on this island. I kind of want to circle this island to see if there is a dinosaur here. Because you can't really build here if there's no dinosaurs. Did somebody build here? Really? Wow. Northern hooligans. Ooh, and a gold airdrop. I don't think I'm a high enough level for the gold airdrop. Plus there's a T-Rex right there. Oh, fuck that island. Somebody does live here. Ooh, look at this. Oh, that's a cave. Oh, that's the island cave. Okay, that's why it's so hostile over here. Yeah, fuck that gold airdrop. There's no way I'm getting that. No way in hell. Let's land on the safe little island over here. Okay, so the mobs seem to be spawning in now. I don't know why they weren't before. Alright, let's land it, get his stamina back real quick. Once his stamina's back, I'm probably going to ride him back to base. And instead of searching for an Ichthyosaur on camera, I'll probably find one off camera and then tame it on camera, because I don't want to drag the video on too long. So I'm going to fly back to base, and I will let you guys know when I find an Ichthyosaurus. Alright guys, so I took my own advice, and I decided to go and check on my brother's Megalodon. Because they, like I said, they kind of attach themselves to Megalodons. So as I come out here, I see that there is like 7 of them like attached to these Megalodons over here. At least there was a few. Yep, see there's one right here attached to him. So I need to get all my oxygen back, and I need to dive down, and I need to press F on him to feed him food. There's actually Dumbo right there. I could actually show you how that works. Oh, I was told it was F, not E. You lying sacks of poop. Okay, so I go up to him and I press E. So I fed him a little bit of raw meat. Let's go back up to the surface and get some oxygen. I need to make sure I don't run out of stamina. I've learned that lesson. I've learned that lesson accordingly. So see how they're kind of scared of me. But they're going to stick around. He's going to stick around here because he wants to stay next to his counterpart. As you can tell, he's kind of running away. I just got to keep feeding him when he's hungry. So prime meat is probably the best thing to get right now, but I can't really get prime meat. Where are you? Here you are. I was told it doesn't take that long, though. It's like a whole stack of regular meat. But he seems to not be too interested. Does this one have a saddle? He does not have a saddle. I'm going to steal him and rename him and say it died. Don't tell anybody. It's my brother's, so. Alright, we're above water. Getting oxygen back. As you can tell, they are rather fast. They're pretty much jet skis. It's pretty freaking crazy how fast these things are underwater. So he didn't have a saddle for it. I don't think he'll care if I take it, even though I'm pretty much gonna put it back anyway. I just wanted to show you guys this new mount in general. I'll probably get myself one. I didn't think it would take as long as it did. I need prime meat, like probably 4 or 5 prime meat, and I need to spend a little bit of time. I was told that it was a lot shorter. I was told it takes like 15 minutes, not even, like really easy, but he seems to be like really adamant on swimming away from me. That's my biggest issue. I hate when they swim away. That's real annoying. I don't know what's going on under there. It's just a giant rock. There's actually 2 of them here now. Look at that. Oh, motherfucking shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. And now they're all gonna swim away. You get to the surface, get some oxygen. Random megalodon out of nowhere. That's generally the case. And that's way too... Please stop right there. Okay, I was gonna say, he's gonna be way too deep for me if I need to... Where'd they go, though? Oh, I think they're all dead. The Ichthyosaurus are all dead now. That sucks. Oh, no, he's... Oh, this is Dumbo. Dumbo's up here. Oh, there's like one on the coast. Can I knock it out with narc arrows? I'm going to give it an attempt. This whole episode was probably pretty damn blurry for you guys, and I apologize for that. Because I have to up the gamma. Okay, so he's right on the coast. I see him right here. If I can knock him out with arrows, this will be even more efficient. Because I can feed him like a normal mount. I feel like now that I've came to shore, he's swimming away from shore. Oh, he's right there. He's running to Dumbo. Fall asleep. Fall asleep, precious. How is he not falling asleep? I don't know if they actually succumb to arrows. That sucks. Well, Dumbo is now mine. Not really mine, but he'll be around. Wonder if he can kill his friends. Oh, he did just kill his friend. That's sad. Oh, his friends had a lot of meat on him, too. Ooh, and a level up. I'm going to increase his health, just so he stays alive longer. And I'm also going to take his mount. But yeah, that's the Ichthyosaurus. They're kind of cool. They're kind of like the entry-level marine mount, if that makes sense. They're like level 10, I believe, to craft the saddle for them. So they're nothing crazy. They're kind of annoying to do. I would recommend prime meat as I would with any other carnivore. So yeah, thank you for stopping by the second of the episodes. We're going to be in the northern cave. I don't know if it's the northern cave is actually the island cave. It might be, which means death and destruction as usual. I'm going to go park him at my brother's base real quick, and I will see you guys tomorrow with the northern cave and shotguns and rifles and stuff and bullets and explosions, and bye.